Hello everyone! Today we will be talking about some of the Pokemon that we already made a tier list about restricted. Go watch that one first. But before this video, we also made a video of We also made a video about the Pokemon that are going to be better in this format than before, and here are Pokemon that are going to be worse in the format than before. Now, first let's look Weezing. Both of these Pokemon, Weezing and Galarian Weezing, are going to be the reasons why the next two Pokemon are going to be bad. Weezing, Galarian Weezing, Rayquaza too actually. And these two are going to be bad because of, once again, the two Weezings down here. And obviously Rayquaza with Airlock. Because Airlock Rayquaza shoots off the Sandstorm, which is an ability that Tyranitar wants to use, and Weezing just shuts down the whole ability, which also Sandstream, which means that he can't even use a nerve in the first place. So just those two Pokemon are gonna make Tyranitar, which in the former format I would say the third best pseudo-legendary Pokemon in the game. Maybe Garchomp was better, Dragonite was better, Excalibur or Tyranitar was definitely third place. But without Sandstream, this guy's not really gonna do much. Sandstream Rock Slide, he's not gonna be nearly as good anymore because his ability in this format, I'm predicting it, Airlock, Neutralizing Gas, gonna make this Pokemon not too good. Now Excadrill though, he needs Sandstorm. He needs it. Without Sandstorm, this guy is literally useless. He's only used in Sandstorm teams, in nothing else. Sandrush makes him faster in Sandstorm, and Sandforce is gonna make him immune to Ground Rock and Steel type attacks, and hit twice as hard with Ground Rock and Steel type attacks. But once again, he needs Sandstorm for it, which Neutralizing Gas is so his main partner, Tyranitar, is not going to be nearly as good anymore. Bye bye Tyranitar. So he needs to set up himself with Sandstorm. But then there's Airlock Rayquaza, which he doesn't shut off the ability, he shuts off the weather. So Sandstorm, even setting up like this, is not going to be useful. So Excadrill is going to go down from, like, let's say, a B tier Pokemon. Some would say A to, I don't know, like C tiers, maybe still average, or D tier even. Now we're going to be looking at a really strong combo. Dondozo and Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri very much needs his ability. And once again, just because of these two stupid gas balls, Weezing and Galarian Weezing, Tatsugiri and Dondozo are gonna be basically not nearly as good. Still better than Tyranitar, and definitely better than Excadrill, but he needs his ability to go inside of Dondozo. So Weezing, Wolfie used Weezing in his video to basically shut off this strategy. This was one of the most popular strategies, and Weezing fully countered it. So Tatsugiri is gonna be useless. When Weezing's on the field, so that's literally all I'm gonna say. Dondozo, he kind of needs his abilities. Well, he doesn't need his abilities, but without Tatsugiri, he's also not nearly as good. So when Tatsugiri is not good, Dondozo will also fall down in usage. So say bye-bye to Dondozo in the format as well. He's also not gonna be nearly as good. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, no. We haven't talked about restricted, so we'll do that right now. Oh, we're not team building. Terapagos. I don't like this fact. I kinda like Terapagos. He's a cute turtle. Was really strong in the former format. One of the big 5 restricteds, alongside Zamazenta, Crown Form, Kyogre, Miraidon, and Calyrex Shadow Rider. Maybe because of Terrastorsum, obviously, with, like, I don't know, choice specs or leftovers, or focus sash even for some reason. Don't ask me why. But because there's Rayquaza with airlock, which is better than the thing that the ability does from Terrapagos. Which also shoots off the weather when he terrestrializes. Airlock Rayquaza can do it without terrestrializing. But the main reason why this Pokemon is not nearly as good anymore, he still have good restricted, don't get me wrong, you can still use him. I'm just gonna tell you, he's not as good anymore. Not that much of a fall off compared to Tyranitar, Excadrill, mainly, and then Tondozo and Tatsugiri. This Pokemon, you can use two restricted. So let's say you have this and Calyrex Shadow. You have two restricted, so you want to be able to choose as much options as possible, because you also have more Pokemon than just two restricted. Like, let's say you have an Incineroar, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Urshifu, and the Mungus. Like, these are all good Pokemon, but they want to use terrestrialization when they need to. So, and with Terrapagos, you are basically forced to terrestrialize the Terrapagos. Otherwise, like, Terrapagos is not gonna do anything. Without terrestrialization, it's literally the worst restricted in the game. Fully evolved restricted. Cosmog and Cosmoem, looking at you guys. So yeah. You don't want to use a Pokemon that basically forces you to terrestrialize in that guy. Which is also why I think that the Terra Normal Extreme Speed Pokemon are also not going to be nearly as good. Also because Rayquaza is going to be more popular in this format, so Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Rayquaza is going to be better. Where is it? Normal here. Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Choice Band. Rayquaza is going to be better. Rayquaza, Terra Normal Extreme Speed is going to be a good Pokemon, which is also already going to be more popular than other ones, which is going to make it worse for the other ones, obviously. And the other Terra Normal Extreme Speed Pokemon are not only because of Rayquaza going to fall down in usage, they're also going to go down in usage because of, obviously, you have more Pokemon now to, well, not more. Let's say more options to terrestrialize in a battle. You want more freedom. Two restricteds now, way better to terrestrialize. You want more options. Terra Normal Extreme Speed basically makes you terrestrialize the normal type, which is gonna make Dragonite worse with Terra Normal Choice Band Extreme Speed. That's one of them that's gonna be worse. Then there is also Arcanine. Also gets Intimidate, Extreme Speed, Choice Band, Terra Normal. This guy wasn't that popular anyway, but still. It's gonna be even less popular now. I don't even know if this guy gets Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Oh, yes he does apparently. So, also Intimidate, Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Hisuian and regular Arcanine gonna be useless. Entei is another one. That is gonna be a lot worse now because Terra Normal Extreme Speed is gonna fall down in usage. Like, in this format, a few of the popular strategies are gonna go down. T-Tar, Garchomp, T-Tar, Excadrill, Tondozo, Tatsugiri, Terra Normal Extreme Speed on the Entei, both Arcanines here, and even the Dragonite are gonna go down. Rayquaza is still gonna be a good Pokemon to use it on though. So yeah, that's it for today though. More I don't have to say. Those are the Pokemon that are gonna be worse than in other formats. Goodbye.